Okay, very good morning. Today I have to discuss about the body area networks, the unit 3. The unit 3 wireless communications and the networks. This units contains of RF communications in body area networks and then antenna designing for the different type of testing and then propagations and then base stations network technologies and then standalone band body area networks and then different type of wireless personal area network technologies like as IEEE 802.15.1 and IEEE 802.15.13 and then IEEE 802.15.14 and then GB technologies. These are the things to discuss today. In these cases, before I had to entering for the this title, that is a wireless communication network, you will be the electronics and communication engineering students. The wireless and then communication, the two different informations. Without wire, the communications speech signal or any type of signals have to transmit from one places to another places in the network systems. So in these cases, the general introductions about the wireless communication theory, all of them know basically by using the mobile technologies. That is, there is a two categories are there. One is the center, and then another one is the receiver. All of them we know. So once the signal is given to from the center itself, the receiving stations have to collect the informations, then have to convert it into the uh, signal to speech or any voice signal, something like this. So in this case of wireless communication network uses the radio waves or other electromagnetic signals, like I say any type of physical wires to connect devices, enabling the data transfer for the thing like Wi-Fi, cellular or otherwise Bluetooth or otherwise any type of satellites, offering the flexibility for the internet accesses for the communications and devices connections over the short remote control systems. Another one is the long distance, like as a GPS or mobile calls, the long distance control systems. So these networks use the antennas and spectrum frequencies have to fix for the each and every communications to creations of connections forming the local area network, that is simply known as a WLANs or broader systems. So this is the basic information about the wireless communication theory. So in this wireless network, electromagnetic waves, or in third semester itself, the electromagnetic waves and subjects are to In these cases, the wireless communication system transmissions consists of chores or transmitters on the destinations or receivers. So in these cases, the transmitter sends the alternating current, that is the sinusoidal waves, into the antenna, which creates the moving electric and the magnetic fields that disappear as traveling waves. That waves from the antenna itself have to collect with them. So in these cases, the magnetic field systems and then electric field system combined together. So every time the magnetic signals have to convert from the sinusoidal wave, the electrical signals have to formulated in the sinusoidal conditions. Then only the electromagnetic waves are to create it and transmit from one places to another places of that particular signal transmit to other places. So in this case of what is general wireless communications means, normally wireless communication is nothing but the wireless communications includes the transmissions of data over the distance without the assistance of wires or cables or some other types of electrical channels. Then only the signal transmit from sending to receiving end and the receiving to sending end. And then like as best example for the wireless communication technologies like as a Bluetooth, and then mobile communications and then Wi-Fi connectivity basically. All of them in these two, three categories is well known by using of your mobile itself, the Bluetooth, the transferring data from one mobile to another mobile, or any type of voice communications from one mobile number to another mobile numbers, and then Wi-Fi connectivity by using the data transferations, internet purposes. So in these cases, any one base stations have to fix the for particular places, and then the relay stations have to fix it for other locations of that particular directions of base station itself. Based upon that, the consumers or any type of load or any type of surveillance or any type of EMS have to put together the transmit the data from one places to other places through the relay circuits. Then the relay circuits are to containing the signal to the base station itself. From the base stations, through the any type of information I can transmit to that particular relay, and then get it for the consumers or any type of loaded or any type of EMS or any type of messages have to transmit from that particular locations. So this is basic information about the wireless communications. So in this wireless communication technologies, there is more amount of advantages are there. One is the flexibility, and then economical, and then mobility for the maximum number of data, and then geographic advantages, accessibility, and then consistency. So these type of informations are to put together for the different type of categories, advantages of wireless communications. So mobility, the minimum number of data is not transmitted to one places to other places. The best example for the mobile communication systems, there is a number of 10,000 or 50,000 of persons have to use the mobile, and then the communications will be fast, transmit from one places to other places, and then the installation cost would be the very easy, and then the more flexible and then accessibility. These are the main advantages for the wireless communication systems. So in these cases, RF communication in the body area, that is the radio frequency, that the RF communications in the body area network is very important to transmit the signal to in depth of your body conditions, and then to observe that what all the process will be attained inside of your body. So most of amount of hospitals, the radiations unit, and then these all the things shall be in normal life, all of them it is shown. So in these cases, the RF communications in the body utilizations electromagnetic waves, typically 1 to 70 megahertz or 2.4 or 5.8 gigahertz ISM bands are to utilize to transmit the signal to that particular body itself, to transmit the data between the implanted and then wearable sensors and external monitoring for the health tracking systems. So if it faces the challenges like high tissues attenuations, logic of the medium, and requires the miniaturizations antennas for the applications like pacemakers or endoscopes, something like this. So these are the things will be happen there. The RF communication systems in the body area networks is a very important. So the different type of RF communications in your body signals ranges, and then the distance speed that was shown in that particular figure itself. So these cases, the VLF is a very large scale frequency, and then large scale LF is indication for large scale frequency, MF indication for the medium frequency, and then HF indication for the high frequency, very high frequency, and then ultra high frequency. In previous uh, generations, most of the things, or nowadays also, the TV have to utilize that particular frequency itself. One more signal have to attain, and then get it for the output display. That is in the video itself. At the same time, any type of mobile communications, any one numbers have to call, and then that particular signal have to put together that particular Airtel or Geo or any other network systems, and then the signal transmit to that the receiver end itself. So in the VLF and then LF, up to 100 kilometers up to 10 kilometers ranges, minimum ranges have to utilize for this type of signal. At the ranges of 3 hertz up to 30 hertz or 300 hertz, the ranges have to put it in the below itself. And then the ultra high frequency or very high frequency or ultra high frequency are to indicate it for the 3 hertz up to 30 hertz up to 300 hertz. Suppose ultra frequency and then above ultra frequency up to 3 gigahertz to 300 gigahertz of signal. This will be very useful in the satellites communication system, the extra high, ultra high frequency and then ultra high frequency, and then the mobile communications also. In the normal FM, AM radio signals have to go for the medium frequency level, and then very low frequency level go for the any type of navigations signals, get it from the ship itself. That particular frequencies have to adopt it. So these are the general applications of wireless communication systems. I guess a pacemaker or insulin pumps inside of the body, and then neurostimulators, and then smart prostheses, and then these systems send the real-time data Excel to the monitoring system for that particular body itself, and then how to operate it for your heartbeats or lungs or any type of liver functioning itself inside of the body, and then how to correct it. So these are the informations get it for the wireless communication systems. Next I have to discuss in the next classes. Thank you.